Questions for Claude?
Complete effort or pretty close to it, Claude?
Pardon me?
Was that a complete effort or pretty close to it?
Yeah, it's pretty close to it. I think we played with a lot more emotion in our game, and physically, determination was a lot better tonight.
What does that do for you, Claude, as a team when you come out and forecheck and take it to them physically in the first 5 to 10 minutes?
Well, as I said to our players before, what's happened against that team in the last year, there's no reason why we shouldn't be ready to play them tonight. And we got to start playing closer to our identity. And it's about putting pucks in, forechecking. It's about being physical. It's about being aggressive in more areas, and more or less playing a north-south type of game. And that's how we did that tonight.
It was kind of a chippy game, obviously at times. Was that an effort? Was that due to them? Was that due to you guys wanting to go out and send a message?
I think it was due to both teams. The chippiness didn't just come from one side; it came from both sides. And again, they're fighting for their lives. They're trying to stay into a playoff run, or get themselves in the playoff spot, I should say. And we're trying to better ourselves as a team. And we certainly weren't satisfied with our last outings, and we needed to be better. So, again, desperation on their side made for a pretty emotional game.
Well, the top line, we've been waiting for that kind of dominating performance.
Yeah, they showed exactly what we need to see from them on a more consistent basis, and that's just they were skating, the north-south type game. They were forechecking, being physical. Because of that, they were turning pucks over, and not only that, but they were strong on the puck, and they made their chances count. A great shot from Horty. I thought another great play by Luch, on both those goals, and Kretzy going into the pocket on his goal. But nonetheless, I liked their game, and we needed that from them.
There was one shift, I think we counted 5 hits in the offensive zone. That's the kind of big, strong guys.
Yeah, and I mean, let's not, you don't want to get carried away and think they're going to get 5 hits per shift, but I think what they were doing is sending a message that they were ready, and it was nice to see.
Anton's game?
I thought he was really, really good. I think everybody's going to agree with that. He made especially that big save in the second where he stretched his arm out. Bad bounce that came right out to them, and he was really good. I thought he made some big saves, and never a lot of screens and a lot of traffic, and yet he still found pucks.
What about that fluky goal? What was the reaction after that?
None. It was one of those bad bounces. David was making the right play by trying to put it in the corner, and happened to hit a skate and go in. So, those are things that you can overcome when you're playing the type of game that you want to play.
Coach, kind of a fluky goal for Washington. How important was it to get a complete game today?
Well, that's what we strive for. We wanted a complete game, and we got more of a complete game and more of the type of game that our team's looking for.
Well, what kind of pressure does it feel on the defensive coaches?
Well, I've always said, if I'm coaching the other team and I have those two guys playing against me and they're playing at their best, I'd hate to be a defenseman on the other side, and you certainly want to try and slow those guys down to give your D a chance to move the puck. But when you see big bodies like that coming at the speed that they come at, it certainly puts guys on their heels, and that's what creates turnovers. They get the puck, they get rid of it as quick as they can, and we can't really blame them for that. But when we forecheck properly, we turn pucks over.
Coach, with that said, on that first goal, Luch, instead of taking the body, was able to play the puck on it. Is that an example?
Yeah, making the right decision. I mean, you got to be smart. It doesn't mean you always have to run over people. When you can get to the puck first, you get to the puck first. If you're second, then you play the body.
Is that especially good, taking an effort like today's into tomorrow's game in such a important game against Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it is. I think, like I said, this whole week is going to be a big week for us, and we need to get a good start on it by playing solid tonight and then bringing it into Pittsburgh tomorrow, and hopefully we get that effort so that we can go to Winnipeg on a bit of a roll there, and that's what we have to create moving forward this week.
Well, Adam had only missed one game, but it looks like he gave you a pretty good game today coming back.
Yeah, he was fine. It was minor injury, and they gave Aaron a chance to play, and he's come back, and he's only been out for maybe 3 days at the most as far as missing games. He missed one, and he was in practice tomorrow, so he was fine.
That pair seems like it's maybe found its footing a little bit lately, or?
Well, they've been good. I mean, we've seen them in the past. They've been a good pair, and so they're just finding their game, each one as individuals. And I think Fair does a good job of supporting the attack. He finds those spots where he gets himself free and manages to score a big goal for us.